Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
Oh, because it's her own name, she's being biased. No. But I really liked Jennifer's work. In the show, we were like against each other, but off screen, we're so close. I cannot meet my girls on a daily basis, so we are usually on a video call. I maintain a little bit of my sanity there also. I had turned vegetarian, yes, and I had to switch back to having a few non-vegetarian meals. It's made for today's day and age, what today people want to see. So there are two different perspectives to one show.
Actress Erica Fernandes got into a candid chat with us recently, and here we asked her about Kuch Pyaar Ke 2, working in some iconic shows, and a bunch of other things. Let's hear straight from her what she has to share. What have you been up to post your show wrapped up?
I actually have been in Dubai mostly after the show wrapped up because I was working there and at the Expo Fashion Week. Actually, it was a Mexican Fashion Week. And once I came back, I was all caught up with my preparations for Christmas, and yeah, that's about it. Christmas, New Year, the weddings in the family, everything, a mix of everything. So
You've worked on some rather iconic TV shows, and there have been seasons. What do you think about the concept on TV?
I didn't know that after doing 2 seasons of Kuchrang, that there'll be season 3 also. It was a pleasant surprise for us, and of course, even with Kasauti, after so many years, I never knew that I would be playing, an iconic character again, and so it is something that I think is a good thing because when you do sequels to a certain show, you have two different ways of showing it. One, like when we did Kasauti, it was made in that generation for that, at that point of time. And now, it's made for today's day and age, what today people want to see. So there are two different, what do you call it, perspectives to one show. So yeah.
What keeps you on the right track as far work is concerned?
Like I find peace and calm in doing my own things and maintaining a balance. I really need that balance when it comes to my work life and personal life. I mean, yeah. So I do my household chores by myself, which is like a stress buster for me. I try and spend time with my family and chant, and of course, I cannot meet my girls on a daily basis, so we are usually on a video call. So that's how I maintain a little bit of my sanity there also. Otherwise, it's too monotonous meeting the same people every day and working with the same people, and life gets too monotonous. So these are a few things that help me balance life in general.
You're being focusing a lot on your style, and we see on social media. What's your preferable style quotient like in general?
There is nothing about right and wrong when it comes to style. Everyone has their own style, and everyone, mixes that with fashion and puts their own essence into it. And I don't think that anyone should, copy each other's style, or because everyone has a very unique way of doing things. And I remember this one quote which I read. I think it was by Ralph Lauren. I don't remember the exact quote, but the main point was that fashion fades away, but style stays forever because that comes from you. And when you mix that, everyone has you can take the same piece of garment and wear it. I mean, everyone can wear it in their own different ways, and that brings the difference in style. And for me, I like keeping something very comfortable, very chic, and I'm more of a formal kind of a person. And sometimes when I want to go casual, I really go urban casual, urban cool kind of casual. So there are different shades to me in terms of my fashion sense, and I try to experiment a lot with it. So yeah, that's about it. I usually I try not to copy, but yes, I take inspiration from people.
Is web something you would explore, and do you mind giving a nod to bold scenes?
Of course, I mean, web is something that I want to explore too, but having said that, I am very picky and choosy about the projects that I do, and it also, I need to do something where things are not forced into the project. So if you're talking about intimacy in the project, it really needs to be a part of the story and not forced into the story because you want to sell a project. And that is something that I'm really very particular about when I am pitched any story or any project.
You have worked with some of TV's finest actors, Shahir, Harshad, Parth, and the chemistry has been right in how. What goes into getting that right?
I think basic understanding and understanding of a person is what goes into having good chemistry on screen as well. Communication plays a major role here because if you are not talking to a person, if you are not communicating with a person, and if you don't know that person off screen, then you will not know how to be in that scene, how comfortable you're going to be in that scene with the same person. And it doesn't only have to be with your male co-star, it has to be with everybody on set. Like everyone is your co-actor, is your co-star, and you need to have that kind of rapport. Now I had the best chemistry happening with Shubhavi, who was a part of Kasauti, and she played my mother-in-law. In the show, we were like against each other, but off screen, we're so close. And so that's how even so many things in all my shows we have different. It doesn't only have to be the lead pairs or Ma, Shahir, and it doesn't have to be that. We are equally the same with our other actors as well, who plays my brother, who plays Shahir's sister. All of us, we were like, we were so together. So it was like a family, and we knew each other so well that we were so comfortable that it didn't feel like work for us. So it felt more like we were just having conversations with each other. And when you know the person, you also know what that person might do in the scene. So keeping that in mind, you already have things that goes on when you read a scene. When it comes to you, you think, okay, this is how I'll perform it. But when you're reading, it is not only about you; it's about how the other person also is going to react to you. So when you know a person well, you know how that person will react, and that's how you read the scene. So then you start discussing points that okay, this is what I do, and this is maybe what you can give me so that I can react in this way, and this is how we discuss things and then do a rehearsal.
Is there someone in the TV industry you look up to?
See, I don't know. I don't know if people are going to comment on this saying that, oh, because it's her own name, she's being biased. No. But I really like Jennifer's work, and she has done different kinds of roles. And I really like how she's pulled all of that so successfully well. And yeah, she's done, who was that, Code M. Then she did her TV shows and everything was done beautifully and very naturally.
You revealed in an interview earlier you turned vegan, another unknown fact we don't know about you.
I had turned vegetarian, yes, for uh, for quite some time. I was for six months, and because of then health issues and everything, I was what do you call it, advised not to follow just being a vegetarian, as I am lactose intolerant and I do not have too much of dairy stuff. So there was no protein intake, and I was losing a lot of weight, and I was, I mean, the nutrients and everything that I needed to get was just not happening in the right way, and I had to switch back to having a few non-vegetarian meals. But that doesn't mean I do not love animals. I still love animals, and what I can do best is to love them. And also, something that I've made a point is that I do not use leather items or anything to do with leather bags, shoes, anything of that sort. What I had in the past, that's all that I have in leather, but I make it a point that I do not buy any more leather goods.
A new year is ahead of us. Tell us, how do you see things when you look back on the year, and what are you looking forward to in the year ahead?
When it comes to, I think it's not this specific year, but every year that is done and we move forward to the new year, we only look back to see how much more we have learned and from where we began and where we ended. So from the change that has occurred in us, and the improvement that we have, how much we have improved in life in that span of 1 year. And I would say that it has helped me in a big way to understand a lot of things, to be more self-aware and to be around, aware about situations around me and to act in a certain manner. And I think all these years, not just this particular year, but all these years has just made me grow. And hopefully I grow and I keep growing in a similar way. I'm becoming better as a person, as an actor, as everything. I really don't know about when you will see me back on screen, because that's not a definite answer I can give right now, as I've not planned anything of that. And I would still say give me some time before I get back on screen, because I need that break before I give my life completely to any kind of project. So yeah, y'all will see me on your television screens, or television, maybe TV, maybe web, maybe I don't know what. So yes, just keep faith and shower your love.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.
We hope that you guys enjoyed this chat with Erica. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more. Sanchita Junjunwala, India Forums, Mumbai.